So also Triple H was kind of talking about the year, the 2023 that WWE has had. And he says that it was WWE's biggest year ever. And he cites that multiple records are broken. If you're looking at me and I'm looking at my screen, it's because I'm looking at the notes because I don't want to miss anything. So he says that there were multiple records broken, and that includes the highest social media views ever, highest merchandise revenue ever, highest sponsorship revenue ever, and highest grossing ticket sales ever. And obviously this comes on the heel of a very, very successful WWE Live holiday tour where they had a record gate for 8 shows and I believe 4 sellouts. They were in New York, LA, and some other cities. But 2023, WWE's biggest year. Why do you believe that WWE had their biggest year this year?
We kind of covered some of this stuff before we hit record on the last show, and we're just listing like all like the major accolades they had. Like month by month, they had something major or news breaking happening.
Mm-hmm.
And you could think a handful of people. I mean, we had like people like Cody show up. We had people like Trish show up. We had some unfortunate things that happened, like with Bray happening. We have obviously CM Punk towards the end. The whole Bloodline storyline was just like, must watch. And it took up most of the pay-per-views and everyone was dying to come just to see the Bloodline. Like they were a box draw. WrestleMania was outstanding this year. I mean, they had what they had in Puerto Rico with Bad Bunny. Like, even if you're not liking wrestling, you're gonna show up for Bad Bunny. Let's be honest. So I just feel, and you could probably name a whole bunch of more things. I'm probably missing like 10 of these things, but it's just like just back to back. What? We had a face.
Keep going.
Jordan's face, bro. But no, it's just. There's so much that went on throughout the year, month by month by month. Something juicy was happening over in the E. I'm not shocked at all. And CM Punk just being like the final cherry on top. Yeah, I'm not surprised that this is their greatest year. I think out of all the promotions that people are really like paying close attention to, the E got it. So if you're an E drone, like I know that they're over here celebrating and say, yeah, we chose a winning team. Like y'all should never have left this side. I get it now, all right? Y'all got it. Y'all literally got it because they've been knocking it out the motherfucking park. Mm-hmm. But Jordan, I want to know what was your take and why you made that gasping face.
So first things first, we finally have a name and a promo picture for the reality show featuring Bianca Belair and Montez Ford. Love and WWE debuting on Hulu on February 2nd. The tagline is "Marriage is the ultimate tag team." So we have a name.
Cute.
We have a name. We have a date. We have an outlet. It's official.
Oh my
but
God.
Stuff like this is the reason why WWE had its best year yet. I mean, we can start from the top of the year. There's so much that happened in WWE that you can't keep track of it all. There were so many memorable moments. We can talk about starting at the Royal Rumble when Sami Zayn betrayed the Bloodline. That happened in 2023, but because Jey Uso pinned Roman, and we saw the return of Randy Orton, and we saw the return of CM Punk, and we saw the signing of Jade Cargill, and we saw a whole bunch of stuff that happened in WWE. It's so hard to keep track of it. Not to mention the fact that we saw the rise of LA Knight. Not to mention that we saw Jesus, I'm like losing track. We saw the beginning of the Jay and Jimmy feud. We saw KO and Sami Zayn.
John Cena came back. I forgot.
John Cena came back, reunited with The Rock. Like, there's so many things that happened in WWE, and I think it's all rooted in the fact that I feel like the competition between WWE and AEW has made both products better. And I feel like competition, like Eric Bischoff said, competition creates cash. And in this particular instance, competition has forced AEW and WWE to step up their game. But I feel like WWE has been knocking it out of the park from the beginning of the year to the very, 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 very end. And obviously, in addition to all that, WWE and UFC merge for TKO. And so that's another big thing. Like the fact that WWE sold for $9 point something billion and we didn't even consider that a top moment just shows you how much WWE has been doing. But WWE, I believe, also has seen its biggest reach ever this year because like you said, we saw Bad Bunny at Backlash. We also have Logan Paul as the United States champion. We forgot that all this is happening. But like
he had that big moment with Ricochet
at the Royal Rumble. Yeah. So it's like all of these moments I think have contributed to WWE being successful this year. And I think it's a formula that we're going to see being replicated in 2024. International PLEs, including more celebrities who actually like wrestling, and just taking advantage of the partnerships and relationships that they already have. But yeah, that's kind of it when it comes to WWE in 2023. But let us know why you believe that WWE had its biggest year ever in 2023. Let us know in the comments below.